Hello and welcome to another exciting video from Ken's Training. Today I'm in the restroom of a commercial office building, and what we have is the sinks in the restroom are clogged. I'm on the second level of a 5-story office building, and this is the women's restroom. So let me take the camera and show you exactly what it is that we're working on. Okay, you can see right here that the two sinks together are clogged up, and let me show you what the trap assemblies look like underneath. Alright, here's what it looks like underneath. On the sink on the right hand side, you're going to come down the tailpiece to the P-trap and in the wall, and you'll see that this is all plastic. Over here on the left hand side, you'll see that this particular one is a metal trap, brass, and it comes in and it does a sharp 90 and then comes over. I think what I'm going to do, since they're both clogged, the way that this works is that these two pipes come together and then go down the wall underneath. So what I'm going to try to do, since the plastic one is easier for me to go into, I'm just going to go into the plastic one, and I'm going to see if I can clear the common stoppage that way. So that'll be my attempt. Before I proceed, I'm going to go ahead and put some plastic down here to protect the flooring, and I'll cover this whole area in case I have to go in the other P-trap as well. But I'm gonna do that, and I'll break for now and put the plastic up and get ready to open up this trap. Okay, here we are, we're back. I've laid down, here's the sink still clogged, and I've laid down some plastic here underneath, some black plastic, and I also put some up against the backsplash there, just held down with some black duct tape. And so I'm pretty protected when I open this pipe up. I got a bin underneath to catch the water, and I'm going to go ahead and open up this P-trap now, and I'm going to there'll be a lot of water in the beginning because I got two sinks full, but hopefully this will be able to capture that without overflowing. I'll dump this down the toilet, and then I'll continue on, leave this bucket underneath there and see if I can get this thing cleared out. I'm going to be using a toilet closet auger, which is right here. Normally this is used for toilets, but I've had good luck with that and clearing out these 1.5-inch drain lines for the restroom sinks. So I'm going to try that first before I move over to something more powerful. Before I open up the drain line, I'm going to put on my safety glasses. This is personal protective equipment. And then the other thing I'm going to do is put on a couple of disposable latex gloves, because drain lines have high bacteria rates, and you always want to make sure that you are protected, as you certainly don't want to get any type of disease or some type of virus or something like that just from sinking out a drain line. Alright, so now I've got my PPP on. And let's see, hopefully you can see that drain line. And just in case there's a reasonable amount of water pressure, I'm just going to take a couple of towels here, try to keep that somewhat tamed out there. I'm trying to capture that and just have it go straight down. Alright, there we go. So I'm trying to control the amount of water that comes out here. I've got my fitting loosened up. My sinks are draining down. Looks like I'll have plenty of room here. This is a great part about plastic traps, is that I didn't need to use my channel lock, so to break it open I just use my hands. The fittings are just on hand tight, which makes it super easy. Also, plastic doesn't rust out and wear away like the metal. It's just a lot easier to work with. And so all the traps that I replaced, I put them in with plastic. They're cheap too. The whole kit for a sink is like $2.50 at Home Depot. You can't go wrong. Alright, that's empty. Back to this again. Unscrew this. Now I can unscrew the other section here and just drop the P-trap completely out. And there we go. Now we just have a small residual of water. Put the P-trap in the sink. Now I'm going to take out this section here, the J-bend, that goes into the galvanized 1.5 inches. There it is right there. And let me just dry my hands here. This does not look clogged. Let me just clean this out slightly. It's just a small bunch of junk here. A little bit of a scum buildup, nothing terrible. Alright. And I'm just going to put that in the sink because the sink is already a mess. Alright, now that I've got the trap opened up, I'm just going to look down there to see if I see anything. And I don't really see anything at all. Actually, it looks really good. Alright, now I'm going to attempt to clear this with the toilet closet auger as my first attempt in clearing this here. It may be difficult to see on the camera. Alright, here's what the toilet closet auger looks like right here. And normally it's for toilets, but I'm going to use it in this line. Now this is 3 feet, but this has a 3-foot extension, so this is a total of 6 feet. So I'm going to retract this, and it's a little bit of a tight bend here, and it looks like quite possibly the tailpiece may get in my way. And I'm going to try to do this. So we're going in here. And I'm screwing it clockwise while I'm turning it in. And I'm hoping that it's going to go down into the pipe. Then I'm going to pull out the 3-foot extension if I can get this down the drop. Okay. Feels like it's going down. Oh, I don't want it kicked out of me. Try that again. Now what I don't, okay, that's in 3 feet. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out slightly, and there's a little button here, and I'm going to push that little button, and then I'm going to pull the snake out. Here we go. I'm going to pull it out. I got one more thing to go. Hold on. Hang on. There it is. Okay. I snapped it in right there. Now I'm going to turn this and hope to get the next 3 feet in. And then hopefully the plug, the blockage, is within 6 feet, because this only goes 6 feet. If the plug is beyond 6, I gotta get something else. It is feeding in. I'm almost in the whole thing. I only got inches to go. Let me go back the other way. See if it'll get that last little bit. Got kicked out of me. Hold on. So not in yet. And I'm not sure if I even made the drop. I almost feel like I can hear it over here. I might even have to open this up to see if there's anything going on here. But I don't know if it made the drop or not. I really don't think I did it. I think it just passed through. What I'll do is I'm going to put a little sink water in the second sink here. See if it comes out here. Yeah, we are definitely dripping out. So I didn't catch it. I'm going to have to get another snake here and try a different way. This particular method did not work. It didn't make the drop, so I think it came back over here. The head doesn't have a sinker head on it, so I may have to go to something else. Alright, I brought out this 3/8 inch snake. It's got a 75-foot length to it, electric snake, in order to clear this drain. The head that's on there is a coil head, and it's got a sinker attachment, so it's going to sink right down and accomplish what I wasn't accomplishing with the toilet closet auger. It's going to, when it goes down the wall, it's going to go and then drop down into the pipe instead of coming back and going through towards this trap, which is what the other snake was doing. So I'm going to set this up right now and snake it out, and then I'll be able to test it with the sink that's still connected here, because I still have that P-trap connected over there. Alright, I'm trying to give you the best camera angle possible, but it's a little tight in here, so we'll see how well this works. I'm just going to get a couple of paper towels next to me. And there we go. Okay, we're fitting it in. Strong, so I'm going to have to back it up. And just so I can see how fast I'm feeding, I'm going to spray here with a little bit of white spray paint so I can see on the snake how fast it's going in. Alright, that's feeding in at a nice slow rate. I'm going to put this sink on slowly, and hopefully some water will drip out. Once the water stops dripping out, then I would have cleared it. Alright, see that little drip right there? That means I didn't clear it yet. But I fully anticipate this snake to fix this block and knock it right out. That water will go away as soon as that happens. more feet just to clear the line. It's not harming anything. I'll go a couple more feet in. But I got it now. That's 26 feet. I'm just running this second sink over here full blast. There's nothing coming out. So whatever the plug was, I got it. Alright, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to go into a reverse mode and I'm going to bring that snake back. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. I'm just going to go check the ladies' restroom on the first level, just in case this plug has moved beyond the first level now and is backing up the sinks on the first level. There is a possibility that that could happen. I'm going to go over there and double check that right now. Alright, I checked the first level and the restrooms are fine, so all I have to do is retract this snake, clean up, and we're done. I'm going to continue retracting. Alright, the snake is back. And I'm just going to put that off to the side. Put the J-bend in. And put that on. And tighten it down. There we go. Alright. And just loosen that up. And put this on. Alright, now that the trap is on, I'm flowing water down here, looking for leaks. I don't see any leaks. We're just going to leave that alone for a few minutes. And clean this all up. And just before we pull away our deal, make sure that we got no leaks. Yeah, everything looks good. No leaks are found. And I'm just going to let the sink run for a few minutes while I put the snake away and clean everything up. Pretty much that's the job. Alright, I put the sinks on so you can see that now we've got good flowing water. I also have cleaned up this top section here. With this product here, which is really good. It's a citrus foaming cleaner. What else? Okay, so I took away all my plastic. I got no leaks underneath. I only touched that one trap. I didn't even need to touch that second trap. And I got a very dirty floor, so the floor is going to have to be mopped up with some type of a degreasing agent. And this job will be complete once the floor is mopped up. The main thing why we got called here was because these sinks were not draining and they were overflowing, and that problem's been fixed. And that's it. Thank you for watching.